A St. Louis County mom is suing a daycare center in North St. Louis County for abuse and neglect. She says her two children suffered physical, emotional, and mental injuries. Our Justina Cornell spoke to the family's attorney and learned more about this case, and she is in studio now with new information. Justina?
Mike, the daycare is called a Brighter Future Child Care and Development Center on Chambers Road in North St. Louis County, and it's had its license since 2021. Now, Diana Harold Page is suing the child care facility. She wants justice for her 4-year-old son who has autism and her 3-year-old little girl.
She's very strong. She was able to start to spearhead this, to initiate this, and keep it going.
Attorney Chris Finney represents Diana Harold Page. The mom of 2 is filing a lawsuit against a Brighter Future Child Care and Development Center in North St. Louis County.
So the allegations are contained in our petition, and it has to do with neglect and abuse.
In March, Harold Page says her worst nightmare became her reality. She picked up her kids from the daycare and noticed her 4-year-old son, who has autism and is nonverbal, had facial scratches and a bump on his forehead. She demanded to see surveillance footage and notified authorities.
An investigator went in, reviewed video footage, and saw that these allegations were occurring. It's actually using certain implements like a paint stirrer to hit the children, to have some kind of enforcement mechanism. He slammed down on his cot, dragged across the room, things of that nature.
The lawsuit alleges her 2 kids suffered injuries because of the facility's failures.
Staffing ratios are a problem, and based on the report that we have, this was an issue at this facility.
Finney admits these abuse cases have grown since the pandemic.
In the last probably 2 or 3 years, we've definitely seen an uptick in the cases, and most of them are neglect cases.
Amy Robbins with the Children's Advocacy Services of Greater St. Louis gives tips to parents amid a child care crisis. She recommends asking questions and following your gut.
We would hope that most daycare facilities or providers would be giving an update or a report. They should be documenting any incidents that occurred, even if it was by accidental means. Those things should be reported in that center setting, and parents and caregivers should be given that update at least daily. And if it doesn't make sense, ask questions about it.
Now, I did reach out to the daycare center and their attorney. We haven't heard back yet. I'm told this case could continue for another 1.5 years. The plaintiffs are looking for pay for unspecified damages.
Now